Well, the clock is ticking for Cyprus to come up with a plan to avoid a financial nightmare. Tensions are running high in the capital as demonstrators clashed with police outside Parliament. Cyprus has until Monday to come up with a plan to raise billions of dollars needed to secure a European bailout. Lawmakers are set to resume debate today on a solidarity fund that would pool state and church assets to raise money. If there's no deal by Monday, Cyprus could be kicked out of the Eurozone.
With the clock ticking down until the EU's Monday deadline, the pressure is on Cyprus to find a solution to the impending meltdown of its banking system. With the Plan A deal dead and buried, the onus is on Nicosia to come up with a Plan B that's acceptable to Brussels. One that doesn't involve any more lending and does involve the Cypriots raising a substantial sum to help pay for the €10 billion bailout still on the table.
Hundreds of bank employees stormed the barricades as Parliament prepared to debate conditions for the bailout. Word had spread that the employees of the Marfin Popular Bank were to lose their jobs as part of a reorganisation of the banking sector. They were angry and ready for confrontation. Earlier, the president met with party leaders with an uncompromising message from Brussels sitting in his in-tray. The European Central Bank said bluntly, come up with a deal by Monday or emergency funding for your banks will cease. There was cautious optimism that a solution could be found.
We are working very hard. There is only one target, to save our economy and our country. I believe that the political parties will show the necessary responsibility for the survival of Cypriot economy.
Parliament is in session to debate the first part of Plan B, with a bill to nationalise the state and semi-state pensions of government employees, issuing bonds on the funds that would raise more than half of the required $7 billion to allow the bailout to go ahead.
Businesses have also been hit hard by the uncertainty. This restaurant owner says the situation is chaos, with no one knowing what to do or what to expect. He says his business has dropped by between 30% and 50% since the beginning of the crisis. Traditional crafts too have been affected.
Of course, all businesses are hit. When there is no money flowing, everything is affected, even when it comes to acquiring the basics.
Making furniture like this is a tricky task. The latest plan to solve the financial woes of Cyprus is far more complex, but like the chair, it too must be able to sustain the pressure placed upon it.
Meanwhile, European Central Bank officials say it will continue to extend emergency funding to Cyprus commercial banks until Monday, but they urged a formal bailout agreement should be reached with the EU as soon as possible.